And here we go, welcome to the 2K26 Universe mode. Welcome to mobile. And tonight we kick things off for some good old #1 contendership competition. It is the former underdog Sami Zayn. He is looking as good as he has ever looked here tonight. This crowd lit up. I mean, there's no other music you want to hear to bring a crowd alive the second a show begins, and that the reactions that he can garner. But could he be in line to become the world champion? Of course, if he wins this triple threat contest tonight, he will be at the top of the pecking order, and of course he must face, well, 2 extra men, and it is including the Mad Dragon, the Tsar, and he looks as ready as always. It's Ilya Dragunov, the Tsar. And this is a man hunting down, searching for his time in the spotlight, searching for his moment. I mean, no one throws a strike like Ilya. No one hits as hard as Ilya. And I think Sami Zayn is about to discover a whole new realm of competition. The third, of course. It's El Grande Americano. I mean, what is it can we say about El Grande? Not quite the original flavour. I know there are rumours afoot that is the man behind the mask is Ludwig Kaiser. But I mean, how ridiculous would it be for a German to pretending to be American, pretending to be Mexican? Come on. That is not the case. That is not Ludwig Kaiser. That is El Grande Americano, luchador extraordinaire, the absolute legend of Mexico. But he is mixing it up with 2 of the toughest opponents in this industry. All 3 men look prepped and ready, and here we go. Bell rings in. Zayn goes big from the off. Sami just started a wildfire, but finally Ilya Dragunov brings an end to the misery. And Zayn is put down. Ilya gets himself in the corner, and Zayn was laying in wait. And look at this now, Dragunov caught by a unexpected bell clap. And I think El Grande clearing out the ring there. Maybe putting himself in a strong position, but Ilya just letting loose on Zayn. And look at this now, Zayn just bludgeoned by the stiff fists. But again, this is triple threat action. You've always got to make sure the other man is down for the count. An exploder from Zayn. And well, Zayn getting into it again now with Dragunov. And that kendo stick has come to bite Zayn once more. One. And Sami at a crossroads here. And well, a little malfunction of the junction. As three men are just throwing all caution to the wind. And again, Zayn just popping up. And here we go, Zayn. Finally, just having that space to get to work. And Sami is fired up. Ilya Dragunov is busted. And now clever positioning there from Zayn. Both men lined up. And well, Sami going through the middle. And look at that. Both El Grande and Ilya instantly came to their wit. And El Grande has taken center stage in the ring now as Ilya looks to remove Sami Zayn from the equation. And what is Zayn looking for? Sami looking to let loose, but hang on, Grande. Little pocket. And again, Ilya just finding his way to hit the mark. And Dragunov just wielding the kendo stick. And Zayn not looking to give it a second to breathe. And now Grande out the picture. Dragunov trying to manipulate Zayn, but Blue, no. Stalked Zayn. And we said, you need to have eyes on the back of your head. Sami Zayn on this occasion has proven as such. And well, Dragunov, the last man standing, firing himself up. But no longer. Because we can see right there. El Grande. Swooping in. Zayn though, you can see there. Just on the offside. Was clutching the last shoulder. And Zayn is now looking to dial in on what could be perceived as the biggest threat in this contest. And Zayn clears the ring. And well, Sammy has both men down. Hello. And wow, Sammy runs into the clothesline and again Ilya just trying to feed the frenzy. Sami Zayn has, well, been taken for a ride there. And well, a little bit of a... Oh God. Drag it off. Turns Zayn inside out and Zayn kicks out. Look at the blood dripping down Ilya. And it has only made him more ferocious, more hungry. Oh wow, what was Zayn there? And what's Sammy looking for? Just... Oh wow, hang on a minute. Torpedo Moscow. The Torpedo Moscow to Sami Zayn. And a H-bomb. And now Zayn busted open. As all of the competitors here in this contest and wait a minute, side headlock takeover from El Grande. Just, oh, for God's sake. Oh well. Zayn, you can see, held the beat, and Sammy is down. As Ilya looks to try and set up Zayn's last maneuver there. I mean, this is only the first match of the night and I already think we need a new ring. Ilya falls victim. Boom! Thunder bomb. 1, 2, and no. Zayn thought that could be the end. Oh wait, what's Ilya thinking? This time Ilya goes to the corner. Tries to throw out for a torpedo Moscow. Zayn taking it simple. And Ilya still breathing. Oh well, Sammy gets out of dodge, and I'm gonna be honest, the damage done here to all four men. Is unreal. And here we go now. Blue Thunder Bomb 1 and Sami Zayn just trying to do whatever he can to get his win off the ropes. Nails the clothesline, nails the clothesline. Ilya. And well, Sami again successfully gets rid of his opponent, but it is not long-lived. Doesn't get to feel the fruit of the war. And while Zayn backing out the ring, going for that second rope H-bomb. Zayn came in at the wrong time. Zayn, 1, 2, and Haluva kick, and a second. Both El Grande and Ilya are down for the 3, and Sami Zayn has scratched, has clawed, and has crowned himself the #1 contender. And I'm gonna be honest with you here, who can say that that was not well earned? Right here, Ilya was down. Sami saw an opportunity. 1, 2, and 3. Ilya dragging off at the Haluva kick. And I think Zayn saw El Grande pull himself up in the opposing corner and thought, why the hell not 2 for 1? Nails the second Haluva kick and pins El Grande for that victory. What a contest. We will now have to go and change the ring mats after that bloody affair. And well, let's kick it up a stage. Watch me. Liv Morgan, accompanied to the ring, the dirtiest player in the game, Dominic Mysterio. And of course this is a Money in the Bank qualifier. Will Liv Morgan be one of the 4 women on the red brand to get a shot at the briefcase? Of course, we saw last week Becky Lynch winning her qualifier against Zelina Vega. Will Liv step it up? And here we go. It's Thea Hale. And she is fired up and energetic as always. I gotta say, it is hard to hate Thea Hale. She is a one-woman powerhouse. That energy alone carries her through so much and makes her such a formidable foe. She will never say die, never give up. And tonight Liv Morgan gets to witness that firsthand. And while Thea Hale and Liv Morgan have never once met before, and while Liv being I was going to say being neutral, yeah, but it seems the homework was done by Thea Hale. And just and while Liv rolls to the outside, slips back between the ropes. And while Liv trying to catch her on the roll-in. Liv Morgan trying to play those mind games. Trying to switch the pace up. But Thea Hale looking for an early finish, and Liv Morgan says no. Thea Hale, reverse waist lock. And here we go. Morgan, straight in behind, rolls through, high stack, and no. And Hale low. With little hesitation, reversing the pinfall. Dom, feeling uneasy here. And here we go again. Liv just unrelenting. And so far, Thea Hale, I was going to say, Thea Hale has followed every plan Liv has, but Liv is hanging in here. And there's those windows of opportunity. And while Liv's breath getting a little short here. And straight off the ropes. Morgan drops her onto the exposed steel turnbuckle. I mean, those things are sharp. And here we go, Liv just catapults her. And it looks like she shifted the body weight till the last second to avoid the exposed turnbuckle. And while John Cone, an experienced ref, knows the type of games here. And wait a minute! Morgan nails the knee. Hale catches her, holds her deep, and just runs through into a power bomb. And Dirty Dom doing what he does best here. Running into mission and a cold red to the outside. Liv Morgan looks to become Mrs. Money in the Bank. And while Dom was potentially looking to get involved, the ref distracted, unable. And look at this, Liv Morgan trying to go behind. And Thea Hale again, just trying to do that scoop. Maybe a fall-away slam. Liv Morgan says no. And well, Liv. Oh God. And well, Liv, Dom didn't look too sure about that. And look at that, just propels her. And Thea Hale looks like $100 out here. And oh God. Liv using the chaos in the ring to arm herself with a kendo stick. Oblivion. One, two. And that was a 1 count from Liv. Well, arguably longer. John Cone, of course, wasn't up for the initial start of the count. And while Thea Hale beating pillar to post, and oh, for God's sake. Never rule out the Judgment Day Raquel Rodriguez's music. Holding strong. Liv. I think we're trying to find an opportunity there. But didn't quite have her where she needed her to be. And here we go, back in the ropes. And well, goes for the Oblivion for a second time. I think Liv's gotta start thinking some other way. And just again, Morgan just getting this moment to reset now. Hale falling to the outside. And Liv having a little bit of fun with this crowd. And Liv seemingly screaming at the badge. that represents WWE. Liv and Dom having a little conversation here on the outside, potentially discussing a game plan, a new strategy going into the match, and oh no. Liv slips away. And looks like she wants to put the fear into Thea Hale, make Thea Hale think she was going to go for that suicide dive. Cause a frantic movement. And Hale locks in the Kimura. Not enough. Gonna take more than that to outwit Liv Morgan Codebreaker. And again. The Oblivion. Liv, a master of creating a diversion. Amp the pressure up, calls your opponent to scramble, gives you that opening to take the unexpected shot. And there, once again, the kendo stick attack immediately followed into the Oblivion, and again, Thea Hale just rolled onto her feet. Liv was waiting and hit the Oblivion. A gorgeous contest. And Liv Morgan will enter the Money in the Bank ladder match alongside Becky Lynch. Oh well, Jessie Jane, Nikki Bella in the ring. This woman right here is everything every woman in this industry wanted to be. She is the ultimate icon, but no one, and I mean no one, ever came close to her. And what has our great William Regal done? Screw her over again and again. I think everyone here knows exactly what it is I want. Sol Ruka. I beat you twice. And how many times did you beat me again? And well, Jessie Jane chipping in not even once. And I think anyone can see what she is angling for here, and yet she's the one who got a one-on-one championship shot. She's the one walks around here calling herself champion. I won my title shot, and a Money in the Bank, I'll get it. And it seems Sol Ruka has the icon gunning for her. And well, we gotta keep rolling with the action, and it is the tag team champions looking to level up. Be interested to see what Sol Ruka's stance is on Nikki's title challenge. Of course, Jessie Jane's got him quite close lately. But let's focus on the actual tag champs, Axiom and Nathan Fraser. Axiom will be in quite good moods after, well, his homeboy Spain winning one hell of a feat. But Axiom and Nathan Fraser, the tag champs, for a reason. Their high-paced, high-octane action can barely be matched. Well, here we go. It is the Alpha Academy. Otis and Akira Tozawa. And are you ready for the power? I mean, Tozawa brings that high energy, that fast-paced competition. And well, Otis is the brick wall. The second that man gets tagged in, it is no longer a fast scramble. It is trying to find a way to make the big man go down. Trying to find a way to make the big man stop. And Axiom and Nathan Fraser will have to deal with that road. You know, Nathan Fraser and Axiom are all for healthy tag competition, not quite on the realms of isolating and beating down, as Jessica Carr gets the bell rung. And Fraser already going off the ropes. And look at that. Nathan already feeling the groove. Brings in Axiom. And Axiom now looking to keep up a pace. And while Axiom roaring, and I bet he wants to get this fight going. I think Axiom there trying to rile up Otis. Again, these two men aren't in this for dirty plays. And wow. I think the neck of Akira Tozawa might need to be surgically repaired. That was a brutal and unforgiving landing on the mat. And again, Nathan Fraser, of course, had the chance to take a cheap shot. And this time, though, it looks like Tozawa cutting off the tag. Tag made, here comes Nathan. Full steam ahead. And wow, what a pump kick from Tozawa. And Tozawa again though, just scrambling to stay in this one, and that low threshold isolates the head, but pulls down to a drop toe hold. And this time Nathan's the one who's not done with Tozawa. And while Tozawa there took the opportunity for the cheap shot, and a duel of super kicks as Axiom won. Oh God. And while Axiom thought he had his moment of firing up, and Axiom looking to feel the burn off this crowd, and is going all guns blazing. And here we go. Tag made as Fraxium are cutting down the big man with clinical accuracy. Look, oh God. Just a tad short. Oh Lord. Say it's not so. The big man locks in the Boston Crab, and Fraser able to scoop that leg. Buying himself some space and time. Instantly going to throw the hit, but again Otis acting like a brick wall. Pinfall attempted, Fraser out to 1. As Otis looks to continue trying to levy the situation. Tag made Axiom back in as a legal man. And Axiom again just trying to press something to go. And look at this, Axiom. Tag made. Fraser, the legal man. Into the standing moon. Turns into a press one. And a kick out of one. Oh, well. Alpha Academy just dished up Fraser on a plate. Akira running interference. And finally, they break their conditioning. As Axiom comes in as the legal man. Otis is on his own. And look at that. Smooth operations are playing. Oh no. Fraser pacing along the turnbuckle. Tag made. Axiom realized he maybe got a bit too cocky. And Fraxium recovering. And again, look at the way they roll with the hits. Knows exactly what it is they're playing for. And will not get dragged down. And while both Fraser and Axiom is the legal man, I was going to say both Fraser and Tozawa bit the dust. And Axiom again excited. Wants to go full speed ahead. And these two men are like real life superheroes. And wow, Fraser trying to angle this one into the corner, but Akira is, Tozawa is down. And Akira Tozawa just coming back from the blink. Tagman again to Axiom as Fraser is trying to provide that support. And again though, it is Akira Tozawa finding the way out, and well, Axiom isn't too keen on this situation, trying to maybe bring things to a quick end. Tozawa and Otis super kicks for all. And Fraser looks to fly. Oh no. Tozawa ripped back to his feet. I feel like the patience of both Fraser and Axiom running low. And wait a minute. The stretch is in. And that bought Axiom just enough time to get out of the ring to avoid the disqualification. What a close shave for the Trailblazers here tonight. Tag team champs almost going down. Anyway, what's Axiom looking to do? Look at that! Executed to utter perfection. Tag made. Brain buster. Axiom secures the ring for the 1-2-3. A brain buster frog splash combo, and we made that. Dominic and McDonough. JD and Dom beating down the tag champs. Finn said to trust in him, and well, looks like this is what it. And while the women's Money in the Bank qualifier here now. Of course, we saw one earlier tonight when Liv Morgan qualified. Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, and one more. Of course, Finn Balor urged Liv to trust in him, reminded her that he is not in this for himself, he is in this for the Judgment Day as well. Judgment Day of 2 Money in the Bank qualifiers, and it looks like JD and Dom has positioned themselves for tag team gold. So when Finn Balor says he has a plan, it is obvious that he has stuck to it. So far tonight, the Judgment Day are bringing home endless success. But will this ring true for the Prodigy? But from what I hear, it may not be that simple. Because Roxanne Perez is in the ring with an absolute monster. It's... well, the Kabuki Warriors coming out in unison. Kairi Sane and Asuka. But it will be Asuka competing here for the women's Money in the Bank qualifier. And if I am Roxanne Perez, my doubts have just started to creep in. While of course Liv Morgan didn't exactly have the easy ride with a very fired up Thea Hale, Asuka is a completely different kind of beast. And she hasn't come alone. Accompanied by Kairi. The Kabuki Warriors could have strong standing tonight. to walk away with it all. Well, Oscar approaching Perez, and wait a minute, offering the lockup. If I am Roxanne Perez, I'm not stepping any foot near this, but Perez engages. And while Roxanne gets the upper hand from the start, and well, Perez takes Oscar for a ride, but that is quickly brought to a shallow end as Roxanne is now playing a game of cat and mouse with one of the most dangerous there is. And here we go, Perez giving Oscar a round trip. And well, Oscar looking wildly unimpressed. Oh no, leg trapped into the German. And again, just stomps the hands, kicks to the back. And look at this demeanor from Oscar. And again, just having a little fun with the competition. Running hip attack. Perez getting her into position. And I feel like the second you put Oscar on that mat for a pinfall, the fun and games end. The fun Oscar was having has been brought to an end. And again, look at that. Perez with a wild and frantic swing. Kyrie doing a lot of ringside. You see the chair get slipped in and stomping on the digits. You remove the hand. There's a surprising amount of offense Perez will lose. You know, you'll struggle to lose your grip. So submission holds with the question. Takes the weight even harder when you're trying to lift another human being. You feel every ounce of that struggle tenfold. And while running hip attack again, Perez knowing to get out of dodge. And straight back into the roll up, this time center of the ring, and again, Oscar does not feel a moment of it, and a knockout strike. Perez picked the worst possible option. And while Roxanne now bringing a little bit of a fight to the Empress. Will the Prodigy find her way in? And look at that! Ties her up in the ropes. Smartly played. Ah, well, Oscar. Well, Roxanne regains her positioning, throwing the wild shot, but you know, Oscar cut her teeth in Japanese strong style. This level of contest is nothing to her. But to Perez, she is feeling every strike, every single knock. And here we go, Perez and Oscar just going full on hockey fight. And again, Perez is being knocked down. Simple striking combos from Oscar, but well, they're definitely being felt. Oscar. I don't think the ref can see the power of the steel chair there at ringside due to his positioning, but count to 5 year Roxanne is on the ropes. And here we go again. We heard this earlier tonight. Raquel has made her appearance. The Judgment Day trying to cover each other's backs. Swipes the legs. Deep cover. Oscar gets the shoulder up. And I think Perez might just live to regret this day. Oscar lock. And I don't know how much fighting Perez can do, but it is a submission. She went from toying with her prey to the second that turn started happening. The second Raquel showed her face, locked her up in the Oscar lock, ensuring there was no possible way that there could be any more interference to take this away from her. And Oscar celebrates with Kyrie. And the Kabuki Warriors of the Hell It's Held High as Oscar is set to join Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And well, Aleister Black here and God knows where. Do you feel that still dark night coming before the dawn? Last week, Carmelo, you ended the night fading into that same dark night. But for you, there will be no dawn. You are filled with vanity and it's almost sickening. But the truth is, you are just as vulnerable as everyone else in this world. My dawn is coming. Melo, your worries will be washed away in one fell swoop when you fade to black once more. Don't fight it, just embrace it. A Money in the Bank, everything you call sacred, the United States Championship, will be in my safe hands. You know, if you accept this challenge, you are placing everything on the line against the house. But Melo, the house will always win. And a very ominous challenge presented here by the very dark Aleister Black. The question is, will Melo be able to walk away from this fight?